Hello, everyone. My name is Aura Cristina Espinel Padilla, and today I want to talk with you about the first unit at and, and literacy that we can make a lesson plan for little students. In this opportunity, I chose second grade. I am English teacher, and day by day, I prepare my classmate or my lesson plan with love, and I think that we can make a beautiful experience for our students. I like to work with project, right? And so I think that we can work with ABP, um, because the students learn better, right? So today I want to show you and I want to show you my lesson plan. So when you can say in my job, you can say that my time life was my literacy in 1996 in first grade. When I was a children, I learned with the instructive in method, right? And my school, we work or we beginning to write and listening and writing with the little phrases. The word is life. So, beginning this process, we can talk with write and reading. For example, with the word water, we can found a different word with the letter A, right? With the word life, we can investigate about all the life around the world. So at the moment, I think that I have different or many skills with this method because um, I like speak with other person, speak with a public. I have many skills for write poem, histories, or many different magazines. For example, I like too much the radio, and this is my biggest dream. Or I like to make theater, right? And my biggest dream is make uh, a Broadway theater. So in this, we have the timeline that the 1996 to 2024. Now we have there the lesson plan. What is the general objective for this lesson plan? The second grade students will be able to identify, name, or correctly use the basic color in English, or in oral and writing context, developing their ability to describe objects and situation or their environment through the use of color vocabulary. We have many resources for work with our students about the colors, right? Because this is a sample topic, but we have many resources to play with our students and learn this vocabulary. What are the specific adjectives? So I want that my student recognize the color, say all the words, all the colors in English, write, and interactive learning with other students. So the subject content or the topic is the color of my world, and we have their language context. For example, the vocabulary is all the colors around the world: red, blue, yellow, green, orange, purple, pink, brown, black, white, and gray. An additional shade, light blue, dark green, is exist. So that this vocabulary disclose many vocabulary. For example, understand that color as adjective. For example, red apple, green tree, blue car, right? Next, have the subject verb agreement. Construct samples sentences using the color. The ball is green, the apple is red, the sun is yellow, everything else, right? So I want that my students learn that colors, but not only basic color or not only sample vocabulary. No, I want that my students learn that color in all your presentations, so that my student write sentences or sing a songs or say a poem, right, with the colors. In the first I think it's important to say that we work with the first skills, right? Writing, listen, speaking, and writing. Around that our class, we are working with these skills, right? Because we are going to writing, we can read I don't know, a short text about sky blue, for example, listening song about that, speaking. So say the sky is blue, the sun is yellow, the three are green. But other play that we can make with our students are in our classroom. Look the colors around the classmate. So in this opportunity, I use this methodology: participate, study, and activate. Right, and it's important to say that all classes have three moments: warm up, class activity, and close. These moments have times that, yes. So for example, for me, in my opinion, I think that our students begin the class better with music. So say that the student begin the morning in active way in the company of the teacher. They say the prayer, thanks God for another day, and follow it by listen to the song. This is my favorite song, colors in English, or for children, or Five Little Monkeys Jumping in the Bed, because I think that this song is important for activate our students. Number two, or no, in our methodology are participate. What is the adjective? Capture the student attention and active prior knowledge. When you take your student in other part and the thing, other thing, don't pay attention anything else. So the first one is put a little song about the colors in English and Spanish, because all my students are Spanish, Hispano parlance students. And I have an interactive game that Simon Say. For example, Simon Say, take a red nose, or choose the blue notebook, or red ruler. I don't know. I want to play with my student with all our classroom. Next, we have study, right? What is the objective? To teach the target language and provide controlled practice. So I like to play with a different flashcard with the vocabulary, because I think that the Glendoman method is important for our student for read, or learning to read and speak very fast, right? For example, with my little daughter, I put flashcard with the different vocabulary, and she identified different vocabulary with this method. So I think that is important play with my students. So, and this one is a practice. Write the name of the color on the board next to the flashcard. And listen exercise, say the color and allow the student must point at the correct card or object that matches the color. Finally, say activate, right? What is the adjective? To enable students to use the new language freely in a community activities. Colors covering hand and out worship with picture of different objects. Apple, sky, tree, sun, carrot, grape, and ask the student to color each object the correct color. For example, they shall color the apple red and the sky blue. And finally, I like to work with rope in rope. So in this opportunity, we have there a rope activity, divide student into small groups and give each group a set of color flashcard. Each student in a row choose a flashcard and say a sentences using the color. The rest of the group find an object and points to a picture that matches the color. And for finally, say closing discussion. Ask the student to share something they color and describe using the correct color. And for me, it's important to use the assignment. So I work with the formative assignment, because the monitor student during the participate and study stage, giving the immediately feedback or pronunciation and comprehension. And finally, say summative assignment. Assignment student worksheet to ensure they'll have a correctly matched color to objective. For finally, I like the homework. It says a student will draw a picture of their favorite object and color it with the colors they learn. The resource that we can use for this lesson plan is colors, flashcard, real object or picture of object, for example, apple, sky of three as in a current grade, whiteboard, markers, worksheet for the activity. This all my this is all my lesson plan. So I think that we can make this class in 1 hour or 2 hours. Um, so I like my lesson plan and I like my profession. Thanks for seeing me and good to see you in another opportunity.